Don't wander around aimlessly. That was too easy.
Facing a powerful enemy. As you wish.
I guess I'll get a bit serious.
Moonlight revelation.
Listen to Faye's solo performance.
flame!
The flow of time, and return what once was!
Evil!
For the greater good!
Listen to Faith's solo performance.
Witness the advent of flame!
Evil!
For the greater good!
Listen to Faith's solo performance.
Flow of time, and return what once was!
Witness the advent of flame!
Evil! Listen to Faith's solo performance.
Flow of time, and return what once was! For the greater good!
Evil!
Witness the advent of flame!
Listen to Faith's solo performance. I can't.
The flow of time, and return what once was!
Evil!
For the greater good!
Momentary.
It's not
It's
enough.
Witness the advent of flame! Blaze! Once.
We still have a long journey ahead. As you wish.
All raw materials for my merchandise.
Revelation.
the.
That's not a customer. That's not a customer. Let us honor the sacrifices that led us here.
None shall escape my blade.
That is nice. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. For those who are there, don't be shy. Ask some questions you might want to be, answered about the game. Just a chill stream here.
A fulfilling
Finished
day indeed.
1 week of playing and so far been happy with the game. Especially for the story. I've been really interested in the story. So
Setting the chaotic
don't be shy,
world
guys.
right. That is my life's purpose.
Hope you're doing good on a Thursday or a Wednesday in some areas.
Why in the world?
Let's do some changes here to our gear.
Do you wish to glimpse the secrets of time? Do you wish to glimpse the secrets of time?
Hey Kunmin, never heard the game but I support your content. Thanks, bro. This was launched
Is something troubling you?
a week ago. This is a nice, I might call it a side game.
I've devised a new
So nice side game, really.
Would you care to be my first audience?
Storytelling in this game is superb.
Do you wish to glimpse the secrets of time through me?
Is it my turn to shine?
Come quickly. It's time for prayer. We mustn't keep the...
There are a lot.
Being here feels right.
Have you also come to enjoy the night's serenity?
Quick equip. Looks interesting and also it plays interesting.
If you become lost, follow the moonlight.
Artwork as well is really, really nice. If you're into the story, if you're into the artwork, if you're into, auto battlers, then this is the kind of game I think that is for you. And the rates are not bad. Rates are at 4% for SSR. So very, very interesting. Where are we? 612. Okay. So did we? Okay, we are at 318. Let's do the story in a bit. Progress chapter 11. Let's just finish all of these here. Not yet progressed.
The hour of execution has come.
Okay, usual lineup. Yeah, I definitely agree. Voice acting, especially that they have English in this game, is a miracle in itself.
That's not a customer.
I like this mode.
That's not a customer.
Not only does it, it's not only a tower defense game, but there are a lot of mechanics involved here in terms of assembling pieces as well.
That's not a customer.
I'm actually more interested in the story for this game primarily. Yep.
That's not a customer.
There are different game modes, really. More or less, the auto battler is gonna be there,
That's not a customer.
but it puts a spin to it in some of the game modes or some of the content.
That's not a customer.
Oh. No, 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 no. Don't. Let's get you guys out of there. Put you in. Uh-huh. Okay, temporarily. Mm-hmm. Damage reduction. Horde. The Horde. Healing bonus.
That's not a customer.
Purify the tainted souls.
That's not a customer.
Oh, the bag. Okay.
Solo performance.
And that's
Yeah, I actually did. So, the heck? Uh-huh. Where do I put you? Okay, let's do that in a while. Let's get more space.
Purify the tainted souls.
Let's get more space. Assemble you and yeah, preparing here now. Mm-hmm. Where shall I put you? Oh boy, this is a pain. Let's do that later. Okay, let's get more space.
That's not a customer.
That's not a customer.
And that's death.
Purify the tainted souls.
Guys, need more pieces. One more. Okay. Need a dagger. Okay, we're holding so far. Need more upgrades. Please take care of those two who are blocking the way. I know, bro, but I'm not getting the pieces. I know. I'm just not getting the pieces here. There you go. Have to hold the fort down.
And that's death.
Oh, this is what I've been looking for, Van Helsing's piece. Van Helsing's piece. I'm missing a lot. Okay. Oh shit, I forgot to choose one. Okay. One more. One more piece, please. I think this is the end. I have 3 more larger things to take care of.
And that's death.
What? You're giving me trash, bro. Oh! Hey, Nightcrawler. Sick day leave watching Warden doing... You down with the flu, bro? Well, I do hope you get some rest.
And that's death.
Get some rest if you need to. Oh, that's bad, bro. Definitely need some rest. Hope you feel well in better by tomorrow, the next, next day. Day from today. That's not nice. I know how it feels. Can I activate this? Yep, I will. Okay, 1, 2, Abyss. Why is this still... Okay, sorry, forgot. Forgot to claim you. Okay, let's check out the roster first for something to...
Welcome. See anything?
Buy something from the store. The cheapest, please.
Were the previous items not to your
150k.
We have more over here.
Excuse me. Oh. Another one injured. I'm here with a fractured left hand, tripped over a cable. Ow. That hurts. Everybody needs Springfield, bro. To get well. I'll just get this, the cheapest.
Please come again. We look forward to your next visit.
I'll be streaming tonight as well. Gonna be a long day for, you know, for things to do. Gonna be streaming Mecha Break, then the update for Girls Frontline 2 tonight.
The longest journey begins with a single.
What was I supposed to do? Okay, sorry, forgot. Okay, skills. This is... what skill is this?
Ever ready to slay
These guys need to fix their... what do you call this? Their interface. Because sometimes notifications are not there, sometimes they're there. Oh, you have 140 pulls for Springfield, that's good. Well, I do hope you get 2 over that. At least 2.
Do you have a new task?
What task? Do you stream PS5, PX? I actually dropped Persona 5. I realize I don't have much time to accommodate that game. It's a long grind. So I actually dropped playing that Persona 5. Sorry, bro.
Is something
Just too many games to play. Too little time.
Do you have a new task?
I still do have, you know, this, and who else? Who was I supposed to level up? Again, my stand on games is if they're too grindy, I might drop it. I'm actually just playing Mecha Break right now just to, you know, try to get the feel of the game, but I might drop that after a week because I do need to focus on other games. Again, it's too grindy. It takes a lot of my time. This guy is 1. Need to get... I do hope that they add... what do you call this? They add... at least a 2D... what do you call this? 2D model of each of the characters here. 2D models would really, you know... not really 2D. 3D models will actually help this game. Oh, I still do have. There are a lot. This is... just leveling up. It needs to be leveled up because I'll be playing the story in a bit, so that's okay. Okay, where were we? So we are in, let's go with Blood Arena.
Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound.
Yeah, I know. That is why I dropped the game as well. Let's go and challenge these peeps here. Yes, Seth.
Raw materials for my merchandise.
Okay.
Observing.
Observing. Uh-huh. Let's do... Okay, let's stick with the plan here. Single target. Okay, let's try if this holds. Nice. It's holding.
Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound. Care to give it a try?
68.
Raw materials for my merchandise.
Let's try you out.
Desire beckons. Desire beckons.
That's not a customer. And that's that.
Nice. Okay,
Where
one
violence
more.
and
One
conflict
more.
intertwine, great riches abound.
Raw materials for my merchandise. That's not a customer.
Plunge into the turbine. The moonlight of yesteryear.
The elder? The ancestor, sorry. He's a range unit, by the way. I also need him though for my ancestor team.
Where violence and conflict intertwine,
Okay.
great riches abound.
Oh, I have one more. One more entry.
Raw materials for my merchandise. That's not a customer. That's not a customer. And that's that.
Do your thing, Van Helsing. Things are getting crowded in the middle. Okay.
Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound.
Please come
Save
again.
that.
We look forward
Ranking.
to your next visit. Do
My
remember
rank
to come
is... It sucked. My ranking sucks. Okay, one
Training
more.
Not my forte.
Faction. Today is
Always
church. Okay. Let's see what the church can offer.
The hour of execution has come.
I do have a lot of choices here.
Blades drawn. Blades drawn. Blades drawn.
Joining formation.
Then let us begin.
The hour of execution has come.
This is quite interesting. Kiss of fate.
Repent at your leisure.
Battle back.
Purify the souls.
Nice.
None shall escape my blade.
Next floor.
The hour of execution has come. Purify the tainted soul.
I have to work on my sequence here. Sequence.
How boring!
Next floor.
The hour of execution has come.
Okay. Let's go with you, you, and you.
Listen to Fate's solo performance.
At your leisure. Purify the tainted souls.
Judgment. Calm. Mission accomplished.
Cleaning is
Okay.
No.
Cleaning is not your forte. I think I'm done here, except for story. Let's what did we get though? Check out our stash here. Still have 2. Okay, let's take a look at the story. I think we're good.
The hour of execution has come.
We'll do a read through after this. I'm gonna be starting with chapter 6. Already finished with chapters 1 to 5. I don't usually read the story in between battles. I usually would like to read them in sequence. So we're gonna be doing that once I cannot, move any further with the content.
Blades drawn.
All raw materials for my merchandise. That's not a customer.
Wallow in your torment.
And that's death.
Before the face of justice, what chance do evil and intrigue stand?
Level 55. Oh my god, I'm still at level 2. Need to level up
The hour of
more.
execution has come.
Okay, sequence again. 1, 2, 3.
Blades drawn.
That's not a customer.
Listen Participate solo performance.
Essence of equilibrium.
That's not a customer.
Purify the tainted souls.
That's not a customer. And that's death. Huh, that was too easy.
39. Very good. Okay, can I level up somebody? Need to level up somebody here.
Will I ever be free of the shackles of the past? The black blood, has it been suppressed?
Higher efficiency, higher profits.
My body seems to be growing restless.
If you become
So lowest is at 104. Okay, let's just farm for materials here.
The hour of execution has come.
That's not a customer.
Participate solo performance.
Essence of equilibrium.
That's not a customer.
Purify the tainted souls.
That's not a customer.
Life steal.
And that's death. Did we overdo it? Oh my! It's
Move the camera a bit. Had to stretch the leg.
What? One of us is a phantom?
No,
So
not,
many
not now. Gonna do a
The
read through
hour
in a
of
while.
execution has come.
That's not a customer.
Participate solo performance.
Essence of equilibrium.
That's not a customer.
Purify the tainted souls.
You all asleep?
And that's death.
This turned out wrong. Let's restart the stage.
The
Okay.
hour of execution has come.
I need more AoE apparently. AoE, where are you?
Then let us begin.
2, 3.
This is quite interesting.
1, 2, and 3.
That's not a customer.
Participate solo performance.
What the heck? I think I have to get Van Helsing out of the way. Change you into somebody
The hour of
else.
execution has come.
Blades drawn.
That's not a customer.
Wallow in your torment.
That's not a customer.
Time to slumber.
Doesn't work.
Not a customer.
This stage is
Those who don't
kinda
respect
hard
silence
already.
shall be punished.
Let's do the
Desire
shield.
beckons.
All raw materials for my merchandise. That's not a customer.
What the heck?
That's not a customer.
Your assignment was the rear and you went in front.
punished.
Oh, it's a big disparity. That is why. It's
The
a
hour of
big
execution has
disparity in terms of power. Let's.
Desire beckons.
This is quite interesting.
That's not a custom.
Oh, he's teleporting. That is why. Yeah, that could be considered if you only get skins. I have to rethink my strategy here, or I'm so
And that's death.
underleveled. I am underleveled, I think. Well, it's difficult to level up.
I wield my blade.
Noah. $105. Yep.
If you become lost, as you wish.
It's too expensive to upgrade, too hard to find materials, and I'm kind of stuck already. Unless you want to spend for the game, though. So it's 11-3. For hard. Okay, let's try this one out.
Those who don't know subservience shall be punished.
This is quite interesting. Then let us begin.
That's not a custom.
Listen to Fate's solo performance.
That's not a custom. Sorry! We only have one item in stock! And that's death.
Okay, holding. We are holding. Nice.
Let us honor the sacrifices that led us here.
H225. Let's try this if we could clear this.
Those who don't know subservience shall be punished. That's not a custom.
Oh, this is in waves. Alright, guys.
We only have one item in stock! And that's death.
This is actually better.
Before the face of justice, what chance do
46?
A fulfilling day indeed.
Probably dreaming. Level 46. Sorry, 46 BP. Never mind. V6 Klukai and V6 Peritia. Wow. Nice. Okay, since I cannot progress further than this is 11.3. Okay, let's give it one more shot. Probably I'm just missing something.
So many.
Those who don't know subservience shall be
This
punished.
guy is teleporting in the rear.
The hour of execution has come.
I probably need to...
Desire beckons. Desire beckons. Desire beckons.
Yeah, I think so. There is.
This is quite interesting.
For a while, I'm still thinking on my strategy here.
Those who don't know subservience shall be punished.
Let's do one more wall. No, let's try this one out.
That's not a customer.
See, it's teleporting at the back. Oh. Okay.
Those who don't know subservience shall be punished.
Let's try.
Blades drawn. This is quite interesting.
That's not a customer.
What the heck?
Solo performance.
Okay. That was surprising. The question is, can I still hold? Van Helsing is down. This is too much. Too much. Too much. Okay, so let's, in lieu of that, let's do 110 pull. That I can reach 450. Closer to 450. 900. Okay. Give me one red. Ah. Okay, that's it. Saving the rest for the next banner. Okay, time for story. Story time. So we left off at chapter 5. Let's just do a recap of the last story here. Forgot what that was.
Empusa? Hattie? Clive?
Noah.
No one was able to return.
I'm so glad you're safe.
I made it thanks to you, Noah. And now I understand my duty.
What are you talking about? Where are we?
This is Moray. My home. This is no illusion. No dream. The soil beneath our feet is real.
Is it actually real? If not a dream, could it be the afterlife?
Noah, you gave me your blood before, right? And just now, I shared my blood with you.
I see. This must be the hive mind created by the Black Blood. So this is the world from the memories of those werewolves. No. From the Gravekeepers.
As expected of you, Noah. You figured it out already. I was lost here for so long that I even mistook it for the real world. It's peaceful and serene here. Without father, sister, or you, I started to feel scared. I began searching everywhere for you.
I know what you
God
mean.
found me and awakened me on the other side.
You've already left this place once? Why did you come back?
To get you, Noah. You have
Just
many
turn on the
people
AC,
waiting for you
guys.
out there.
It's getting hot.
But me,
Don't say that. You can't stay here either. You have the future that your father and Hattie wanted for you.
this world on the other side is strange, Noah. What felt like a brief moment outside seemed to last for days here. During my time here, I met all the past Gravekeepers. They were all very kind to me, and told me many things. I now know that you and I ended up in the Forbidden Grounds 20 years in the past. I learned that this place is called the Other Side. But when I tried to find the last Gravekeeper, my father, I couldn't find him anywhere.
Could it be that he's not here because he never entered the Forbidden Grounds?
This can't be a coincidence.
Because Clive Jr. is Clive Sr.
I know I'll never be able to see the sister I once knew. You said my sister looked forward to my future. But all I want is to protect her past.
Clive, what exactly did you see? I'll help you. Just tell me.
There's no time. I don't really get it, but we've really gone back 20 years. I shouldn't even have been born yet.
I have 2 accounts for JP and English voice acting.
Moray 20 years in the past. Noah.
And you play both of them?
This place. A river will flow through this barren spot and become a rich water source. And here, fertile farmland will soon be cultivated. And over there, that's where our favorite place in town will be built. A bustling market. The people will work together to transform this barren land into a thriving town.
Oops, sorry.
Clive,
I never understood why Father never looked me in the eyes, even though we looked so alike. I also couldn't fathom why Father was so cruel to abandon us to keep a solitary vigil at the Forbidden Grounds, waiting for someone he refused to speak of. Now I know. The person Father... No. The person I was waiting for was you, Noah. I was waiting for you to lead me into this cycle.
what in the world are you talking about? The Black Blood connection is becoming unstable.
It seems the one hiding in the shell is about to awaken.
Clive, let's get out of here.
Yes. After all, we still have one last thing we must do.
Finally decided to wake up? We release this huge pain in the ass just to save you.
After we're done, we'll take that special type back for a thorough examination.
Noah, cover your ears!
What? What's going on? Didn't we take him down?
It's the divine body. Sensing the sealed one is missing, it has gone berserk.
How? Shouldn't the divine body be on our side?
And who told you that, kid?
Who told you
All
that,
things
kid?
require balance, like light and shadow. Once that balance is lost, either side can turn into a calamity.
Then, does that mean we may have chosen the wrong side? That big bug... Maybe it just wanted to leave this place?
The world isn't black and white. But there's no doubt he was the source of the black blood seeping into Lupine Forest.
This is bad. At this rate, the entire cave will be submerged.
Sorry, just turned up the volume.
We're at the deepest point, too far from the entrance. If I used my forbidden technique, I could escape. But the others...
Everyone, grab onto me!
Friedrich, what are you?
My covenant can activate a state approaching the speed of light. I can get everyone out.
So you're gonna best me in speed too?
Well, that was the only thing you ever beat me at in our competitions since we were kids.
Is that why you chose light? You really are a damn prodigy. Just how far ahead of me do you want to get before you're satisfied?
Gilrain, now's not the time to sulk. Come on!
Don't
The
look
story
down
has a
on me. I
lot
can
of
get out on my
levels,
own.
and most of the
Gilrain,
characters do
you-
transform
that
into
technique
something,
is
so
forbidden
I'm
by
actually
the
curious
church.
to read every part of the story
Iona,
up
what
to,
are you doing?
our
Why
next
aren't you
story that's
listening to
coming
me?
in.
This time I must succeed. I must send Noah back to his own time.
Clive, grab onto me. We're leaving.
No, Noah. What you must escape from is not this place, but this time. I'm sorry for pulling you into this place again. But it's the only way I can have time to talk to you. This should be the last time that we will speak like this. As I am now, Noah.
What do you mean? Don't you want to go back to our own time?
I have to stay.
A baby crying. But the calamity. Could it be twins?
Yes, Noah. The hands of time have begun to turn forward once more. My choice to stay here does not mean my life has ended. On the contrary, it has begun anew.
The twin. The baby. It couldn't be. Hattie.
There's no point hiding it any longer. Yes, Hattie was born on this day. The one you know is 20 today.
Are you saying you were always destined to end up in this time?
I will stay to fulfill my dream of becoming a gravekeeper of the Ganelon family. To fulfill the duty of a father.
Clive, you've grown up.
Please don't tell Hattie the truth. Tell her I died. Even though she will be very sad.
Have you never thought of defying this fate? Are you content with being trapped in this never-ending curse?
Even if one day I'll watch everyone's departing silhouettes, as if witnessing the final chapter. For these fleeting 20 years, I'm sure I can give Hattie a happy childhood.
Is that so? You've become strong and reliable, Clive. No. Lord Ganelon. Clive, I promise you, if our timelines converge once more, if our paths are destined to meet again, I will come to this place in 20 years and take Hattie away.
Is this the promise between men you mentioned to Uncle Godger? Well, don't forget. You still have a promise with someone else, too.
Reverse the
Grip
stars
5.
and the current of time. Reveal your future form! We will meet again. Right, Noah?
What are you doing, Iona? Stop! I still have something to say!
Covenant! Antinomy! End!
Is this the end?
Noah?
No.
Noah, wake up!
This is...
You mean heterochroma, right? Two different eye colors.
Welcome back, Noah.
Now I understand why you were so friendly to Clive the first time you met.
Where is he?
Where's Clive? Noah, there's no way you would leave him behind, right?
Clive... he...
He's okay, right? Don't lie to me. I can sense his presence. He can't be dead.
Yeah. He's been here all along. He has always been by your side. Ever since the day you were born.
Why do you keep crying? What should I do? Ah, that's right. I brought a wolfsbane. It's my favorite flower. Hmm. You too, huh? The flowers, sister, Moray, Noah. I love them all so much. Take good care of yourself over there, sis. Grow up quickly, my little Hattie. I will protect your past here. And be here to bless you on your next journey. As long as you're with Noah, I'm sure you'll find it. A future that truly belongs to you.
Nice. So we're proceeding to chapter... is it chapter 6? Oh, 6. Chapter 6. 6-1. That would be a great idea.
Treasure. Power. Paradise. Every secret we seek lies beyond the sea. It is my greatest honor to have you all aboard on this grand voyage of discovery. Welcome aboard the El Dorado.
What is this? That gilded peacock went completely overboard with the decorations. A statue of himself for the figurehead. A golden helm that practically screams for attention? Seriously, of all the ships crossing these waters, why did we end up on the most ridiculous one?
Because Noah's homeland seems to lie on a legendary island. They say only a ship swift enough to chase down the sun before it sinks below the horizon can reach that place of hidden truths. Sunset Isle.
That's if Kane's intel is even accurate to begin with.
This ship, the El Dorado, was commissioned at great cost by Goldland. A merchant who fancies himself an explorer in his search for lost isles.
Assuming, of course, that our peacock captain isn't just puffing his feathers. Call it whatever you want. In this cursed weather, it's not catching any sunsets. We can't even see the sun.
Agreed. A storm's closing in.
Still, no sunlight means we're free to enjoy the breeze on deck without passing out in the oven below. Right, then, Wolf? Huh? Hey! What are you doing? Don't you dare throw up on me!
They're at it
Are
again.
you still thinking about that day? When we first met in the Forbidden Grounds 20 years ago?
You knew we would meet Hattie and Clive in the Lupine Forest. You knew I would step into those forbidden grounds because you'd lived it already. From your perspective, Sarfor Valley wasn't even our first encounter. Why didn't you tell me anything?
Every present we live through is a miracle, wrought from countless past choices. The outcome of the future must not be allowed to shape the past. This is the decree of the past, and it must not be defied. It must never be.
You speak as if you know what will happen. But I suppose, even if I asked, you wouldn't say past. Iona, your words echo the Tempest Church's doctrine of fate. But I see choice differently. I don't believe in the decree of the past.
Yet you did return, just as I remembered. Clive Jr. remained there, just as history had written it.
He did. Even knowing what was to come, he chose to stay that day, because it was his choice.
But he was only a child, swept into the vortex of history, with no way out.
A child, yes. But also a man. A gravekeeper. A father who will never regret the choice he made. What mattered to him wasn't whether he could escape the vortex of history, but whether Hattie could leave it behind and keep walking her own path.
To you, Clive isn't a prisoner bound by time, but a martyr who placed his faith in the future, even if that future is one Hattie may not have the strength to bear once she learns the truth.
He believes in Hattie, who's stronger than most would ever understand. And he believes in us, the ones who once fought at his side.
Even I. If only I had said a proper farewell. Come to think of it, Noah, I remember. There was something else you wanted to tell me that day. What?
What I wanted to say...
Hey, John.
Back then.
Yep. Story is
Well,
actually
now,
very, very good. That is
I
why I'm
didn't
reading it.
expect anyone
Or
else
watching
to be
it.
admiring this storm-kissed seascape. Dangerous, but quite captivating. Hmm? Oh dear. Am I intruding on something?
My apologies. I did advise Miss Del Carlo not to interrupt your private moment.
Oh, this is
Still,
Del
if this
Carlo.
is the sort of relationship you'd rather keep unseen.
This is
The guest
Jacinta.
cabins offer far better privacy.
She is the incoming new unit
It's not what you think.
for the game.
Little Amy loves to tease. Do try not to take her too seriously.
Pity. I was hoping to have something new to whisper about on the ship.
You're the girl who guided us before we boarded. So, your name is Amy?
That's right. I'm Amy, captain of the El Dorado. It's an honor to meet you all.
Captain? I thought Mr. Goldblin was the captain. He did give the welcome speech.
Ah, little Amy and her ambitions, already laid bare before strangers. But perhaps it's that candor that makes her so... endearing.
Unlike you, Miss Del Carlo, I've never liked how you speak in circles.
As she said, you may call me Del Carlo. I was invited aboard by Goldland himself, the true captain of this ship. You could say I dabble in the art of divination.
Then it seems this voyage promises enough turmoil to warrant a fortune teller aboard.
Naturally. After all, this chariot rides towards the legendary sun. And even I, the magician, cannot steer the wheel of fortune.
See? Told you? No one understands a word she says.
Would you mind, dear? May I offer you a reading? I sense a rather curious devil slumbering within your world.
They might eventually introduce
Forgive me,
him.
but I'd rather keep the Wheel of Fortune in my own hands.
Look at that. Someone who can match her word for word.
But it seems this card has been waiting just for you. The Fool, little Noah.
The Fool?
It's the lowest numbered among the 22 major arcana, yet also the most distinct.
I see the High Priestess is well versed in tarot. The Fool often knows nothing, yet holds limitless potential. Tread carefully, little Fool. To place the Wheel of Fortune solely in your own hands is to believe in no one but yourself. In such a world, You may one day find yourself utterly alone. As for you, little Amy, no need to show me the way. I'll find Goldland on my own.
I never offered to guide you. Please don't shift the conversation just to avoid an awkward silence. Miss Del Carlo may seem unreliable, but her divinations are often uncannily accurate. Don't worry about them.
Are you truly telling me not to worry?
There's some sweets in the kitchen. Would you two like some? That way no one will notice I've been sneaking a few for myself.
Thank you, but I don't really need to eat.
That explains your pale face and thin frame. Better be careful not to get blown away once the storm hits. Speaking of which, I should deliver dinner to the captain before it arrives. I won't be showing you two to your cabins. Today's guests are rather peculiar. That one, with the lifeless eyes, also refused to eat anything served on the ship. Oh.
That child. There's something about her that draws my attention.
Indeed. Her honesty is uncommon.
No, I meant the tear-like markings on her face. If I recall correctly, those are unique to a particular noble bloodline. Why would a child like that be working aboard as crew?
We've lingered long enough.
Mystery.
Let's rejoin Impuza and Hattie in the guest quarters.
You two, over there. Please present your boarding invitation.
Invitation? Do you mean the letter the Whitehead Elder mentioned they'd be sending me?
Ah, yes, I've been holding on to it. Though we've been traveling non-stop, I haven't had the chance to open it.
It does bear the Eldorado seal. Let me check the invitation. Let's see. Old Man Baphomet's ring-patterned armor, 120,000 solely. Kane's Corel Estate red wine, 500,000 solely. 500,000 for wine? This isn't right.
For a vintage from the Corel Estate, 500,000 solely is hardly unreasonable.
That's not the point. I don't care if this is a shopping list or a ledger. It's not a boarding invitation.
What's going on here? Why all the shouting?
Third Mate William, these two may be stowaways, boarded without invitations. How should we handle them?
Oh, the deck's Aaron's responsibility. What's he doing as second mate if not this? Take them below deck and lock them up. I'll handle this myself.
Aye.
Please wait. There may be some misunderstanding regarding the invitations.
These two aren't your everyday stowaways. We can't handle them alone. Where's Bob? Get him here now.
We've informed First Mate
Bob.
Bob, but he's dealing with another pair of stowaways he found elsewhere.
You've got to be kidding me. What sort of people are sneaking aboard today?
Sir, what are your orders? A storm's closing in and Captain Goldland needs you on the sails immediately.
Don't you think I know that? Where's Chris? Where's Captain Goldland? Where did he go at a time like this?
May the chariot's voyage reach its destination without fail, Captain Christoph Goldland.
Spare me the pleasantries. Just make sure your services are worth the price I paid, Lady Del Carlo of House Bathory.
Don't address me by my family name. I'm just a humble fortune teller now, free to live as I please.
A humble fortune teller? Interested in charts detailing the locations of future artifacts? Even the Tempest Church has its eyes on those.
So long as I don't tug on the whiskers of the bell ringers, those silver kittens aren't so frightening. Including the one aboard your ship as we speak.
As we speak.
No wonder the Puppet Association recommended you. You've got guts. Fine. I'll hand over the chart to the future artifacts. But I expect Lady Del Carlo to honor her end of the bargain once the chart's authenticity is confirmed.
Of course, Captain. I'll be right back.
Shape shifting, huh? Okay, go to 6-2.
What is wrong with you, you dumb wolf? Don't tell me you're going to throw up on me again.
No, I'm fine. Just a little dizzy. There's this heat building up in my throat.
Oh, you are about to be sick. Unbelievable. That's it. Whether you like it or not, I'm taking you back to the guest cabin.
I won't go with you.
Excuse me? I'm going out of my way to help you, and this is the thanks I get?
No, I wasn't talking to you.
Are you delirious? It's just the two of us here. Who else could you be talking to?
No, there really are voices. They're trying to tell me something. I can't make out the words, but ever since we boarded, they've been whispering over and over.
Hey, stay with me. What do I do?
Have her close her eyes and sit quietly where she is.
Who are you?
Van Helsing.
And why should I listen to you?
It's getting better.
Hey, why are you taking his side? Look at those lifeless eyes. He's definitely not someone we can trust.
This young lady possesses keen senses. Her body isn't adjusting well to the ship's motion. Her senses and balance are at odds, causing her seasickness.
I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't need your meddling.
Still, sitting still will only ease the symptoms for a time. You should find the ship's doctor quickly. A remedy of honey and spirits will serve her well.
What is with this guy? Another one of those self-important types who just loves the sound of their own voice.
Even if you have long been free from the church's oversight, a lady of House Bathory should still strive to speak with grace.
How do you know that? Have you been spying on us?
Your corset is expertly laced, and the lining is fine cloth from the northern continent, far beyond what commoners can afford. You boarded at the harbor of Sous, a port on the Howling Peninsula. There are only two major houses from that region, the Ganelon and the Bathory. The Ganelon family was forced to migrate north years ago due to climate issues. The few who remained in their ancestral home, the Lupine Forest, recently perished from the plague. As for the Bathory family, though they were purged for heresy over a decade ago, records suggest they possessed forbidden arts of resurrection. It is therefore highly likely they still linger in the shadows, working to fulfill some mission. Thus, the most probable conclusion: you are a lady of the Bathory family, and you have set sail to complete that mission. As for your earlier accusation, I did not investigate here. I deduced it. Observation and contemplation are how I relax. Much like how you choose to stroll a deck when there's no sunlight.
Ugh, so annoying. Talking to yourself non-stop. You haven't even introduced yourself.
You're right. I have been rude. Please allow me to introduce myself, albeit belatedly. I am Van...
You there! Stowaway! The one who hurts my precious crew.
Here's Bob.
Oh, great. And now someone even stranger shows up.
What did you just say? I'm the first mate of the El Dorado. A stowaway calling me strange?
Oh, no. First mate Bob gets upset very easily.
Do you have any idea how beloved I am among the crew? How much the previous passengers adored me? You don't know a thing about me. And you call me strange?
Quick! Restrain your stowaway before First Mate Bob starts crying!
Wait, I do have an invitation. Just not on me right now. And I'm not a stowaway.
Whether you're a stowaway or not is hardly the point anymore. The true offense is that you made our kind and beloved first mate cry.
Are you seriously casting shade right now? Come help already!
Bob, we're so sorry. We were too weak.
We couldn't even avenge you. No, this is on me. I failed to protect you all.
Bob, sailing with you these past few years, it made our lives whole.
No, we can't end it like this. There are still adventures to brave, and dreams waiting for us across the waves.
Oh, they're just out cold. What's with the tears and theatrics?
How dare you harm my beloved crew?
What's with this guy? His presence feels completely different from the rest.
Unforgivable!
Please, calm yourself, Bob.
What's the matter? Our lovely guest, Sir Van Helsing. Do you happen to know this rude young lady?
Hey! Who are you calling rude?
Might I take temporary custody of the stowaway? Her combat performance earlier piqued my interest.
Ah, could it be?
Yes. The sharp-tongued stowaway may very well be.
Love at first sight?
If you're unable to authorize it, I'll speak with Goldland myself.
That's quite the demand, young Van Helsing. But the captain did say ship security could be entrusted to you.
Captain Van Helsing, what are you doing here? Being assigned as temporary squad leader doesn't give you the right to act on your own.
Still so flustered and nervous. No wonder no one trusts you anymore, former Captain Jones.
You only became a bell ringer student because of your family connections. Stop letting it go to your head.
A bell ringer student? Just who are you?
Isaac Van Helsing, heretic hunter.
Uh-oh. 6-3. Here we go.
Just like our mood. Oh, Bella suffered catastrophic losses. Oh, the Bathory clan is in decline, and being an elder is still a high-risk job. Be bankrupt in 700 years. Oh, quick! Check the manifest. Sunset Isle. Did we sell that? Who'd we sell it to? How much did we make?
He's a mess. She drops the banner. It's gonna be at 9 p.m. So I'm gonna be streaming that as well. But I'll be streaming early at around 8 while waiting for the update. So hope to see you later, bro.
Then who did it?
Doing some summons on the stream.
Even if you insist your invitation was taken by mistake, whether to believe you or not, that's for Chris...
Yeah, you too, bro.
Captain Goldland to decide.
William, are you sure about this? Shouldn't we detain them?
Are you kidding? Without Bob here, we don't stand a chance against them. I'm gonna notify the captain. Wait here.
Why is there a crowd outside the captain's quarters?
Bob, these two were just caught on deck without invitations.
What? Is this some sort of stowaway convention? This voyage must be more popular than I thought.
Do I still play the Gundam game? You mean Mecha Break? I'm gonna be streaming that tonight.
The two girls? I
I haven't been playing Mamisume, so Not
Even
really
from
my
outside,
type.
I could smell the blood and killing intent on you, Silver.
Whoa. These two handsome guys. What an aura! It's like they're sizing each other up for a duel, totally ignoring the rest of us.
I've never met anyone who could deflect my bullets with just a sword.
And I've never seen weapons like yours.
They look like future artifacts.
You know about future artifacts? That's top-level intel, even within the church.
Hey, what are you using to point at Noah and Iona?
What did he do to you? Especially Hattie. She looks badly.
She's just seasick.
Despite his attitude, he didn't actually hurt us.
It's my principle not to harm suspects before a proper trial. Even if you are Bloodborne who deserve no mercy.
Bloodborne? You mean those legendary monsters that suck blood from your neck until you're nothing
Now
but
they
a
panic.
husk? I heard they kill without blinking and reek of blood. I need to grab some incense from my cabin right now.
What? I don't reek.
Who said you could touch that? What a bunch of clueless fools. No need to panic. This ship happens to have a Bloodborne expert aboard. Isn't that right, Sir Van Helsing, 8th of the Silver Cross?
A Silver Cross member, one of the top 10 no less. The captain clearly didn't bring just anyone aboard.
The captain planned everything. With the church's top agent and Bob here, no monster can threaten this ship. Little Van Helsing is the new 8th of the Silver Cross?
Iona, what exactly is this Silver Cross they keep going on about?
They're the church's most elite heretic hunters, usually tasked with investigations, assassinations, and other high-risk operations.
In other words, they're powerful secret operatives who work behind the scenes.
Powerful. Huh. Can't tell if that's a compliment or sarcasm.
We fought enemies far stronger than you.
Don't be ridiculous. Within the church, only the bell ringers outrank the Silver Cross.
You're not seriously implying that Bloodborne like you faced a bell ringer and lived to tell the tale?
That depends on how you define still alive.
So you don't deny it? Figures. Your tone, your attitude, it's annoyingly similar to mine. Equally unpleasant.
Annoyingly similar to mine.
So Lifeless Eyes does have some self-awareness.
Regrettably silver-haired, we are clearly incompatible.
Bob? Van Helsing? When did you get here? We couldn't find either of you earlier.
I got so caught up listening to their banter, I almost forgot my task. I'm here to escort young Van Helsing to see the captain. Why don't you lower your weapon, lad?
The captain is expecting him, and those stowaways are coming with me.
Miss Bathory and the seasick girl will remain here. I'll explain their situation myself. Jones, watch them.
Don't you dare take that commanding tone with me!
Captain, we're coming in.
This is a big ship.
Aw, what a shame. Just when they were about to get serious.
What were they saying?
Oh, just going on and on about how mighty the Silver Cross is. Apparently they're second only to us bell ringers in the church.
Do you agree?
You know, I've never actually thought about that. Now I'm curious. Who's stronger, you or the Silver Cross?
I'm going down to fight Van Helsing.
Wait, they're talking about stowaways now. That's not good.
They figured out we're stowaways.
Highly likely. This is bad. Real bad. We need to find another place to hide, fast.
There's a small barrel over here. Hide in it, and no one will ever find you.
Who are you calling small?
Okay, 6-4. If only they could you know, have had a better system for their story.
Ugh, these decorations are so tasteless.
Have something against the armor we knights hold sacred, my oh-so-refined, bloodborne lady.
Now that you mention it, it does look a lot like what you're wearing. So, this is the church's style?
Mr. Goldland was just an obscure merchant a few years ago. His rise to maritime adventurer? That was thanks to the church's support. Decorating the captain's quarters with retired knight armor, that's his way of showing gratitude. Reverence, even.
Right. So, putting it plainly, it's just sucking up.
How dare you speak of Captain Goldland with such contempt? He's a generous man with grand ambitions. He treats every crew member like family.
You're really something, you know that? Always snarking about your own captain, but here you are, praising someone else's like he's a saint.
What do you know? My team's been guarding this ship for years. We have history with Captain Goldland. But Van Helsing, he just strolls in on the back of his connections and snatches command of the security detail. Unforgivable.
Well, from what you're saying, it's just this time, right? No need to throw a tantrum. Talk about being petty.
You don't get it. Exactly because it's this time.
Don't tell me this is one of those cliché plots where you and your pals have been scheming for ages, and then Lifeless Eye swoops in and ruins everything.
You know too much.
No, I was just running my mouth.
She's a heretic bloodborne. Arrest her, dead or alive.
But Mr. Van Helsing said we can't harm them before a proper interrogation.
Van Helsing's in league with these heretics. Just wait till we get back. I'll bury him in charges.
Oh, look who's talking. Pot meets kettle.
Why is it so noisy? Is it mealtime already?
Hey, Dumb Wolf, get up! These knights aren't here to play nice. Go teach them a lesson.
An ambush? Leave it to me. The sky's spinning. I feel sick.
Oh, hang in there. They're just some grunts under that lifeless eyes. Take them out quick and you can go back to resting.
Oh, let's see if that sharp tongue of yours still works once you're on the gallows.
Seems the Silver Cross has its share of internal conflicts.
If you're referring to Jones, they're just ordinary knights. Their conflict is none of your concern.
It's said most Silver Cross members operate alone, rarely commanding their own forces.
This escort duty was originally his assignment. I joined on short notice because it aligned with my objectives.
You're quite open about having a purpose of your own.
Just as you make no effort to hide your identity.
Let me guess. Your purpose has something to do with a secret hidden aboard this ship. Or perhaps it lies at our destination, Sunset Isle. Maybe I'm being too nosy.
And I suspect your identity goes far beyond the simple label of Bloodborne. Those crimson eyes of yours hide secrets yet unseen. I will uncover them all.
Ooh, there they go again! Little William, can you feel it? That sweet tension in the air!
All I feel is disgust. One's a repulsive heretic who snuck aboard, and the other's an arrogant noble who muscled his way into power. William, that was rather discourteous. Whatever their status on land, here they are my guests. Welcome aboard the El Dorado. The crisp... Captain, setting Van Helsing aside, that silver-haired one not only has no invitation, he's supposedly a bloodborne. That only makes them rarer guests. My dear brother, you must never forget our creed. The sea is fair. No matter how noble or mighty you are, its waves will engulf your arrogance. The sea is free, whether you're a commoner or a sinner. its secrets open to your courage.
It seems his speech at the mast wasn't just for show. He truly lives by those words.
So they're actually brothers.
Indeed. William is the captain's younger brother. And yet, he chose me, a complete outsider, as his first mate. I am deeply grateful.
But Kristoff! Even putting aside their identities, they caused trouble on deck just moments ago. Conflicts aboard ship are like storms at sea. They can strike at any time. Our duty is to weather them together and seek the rainbow after the rain.
Ho, as expected of the magnanimous Captain Goldland. Now that's a true sailor spirit.
More importantly, I heard one of our guests is feeling unwell. I've arranged a rest area near the crew quarters. Let's take her there to recover.
The unwell guest?
Weren't you supposed to be watching them, Jones?
That wretch. Muscle-bound broad. Even seasick, she's still a menace.
Let's be clear. He attacked us first. We were only defending ourselves.
He flew backward with just a light punch. It's not my fault. I'm not feeling so good.
Bob, escort the seasick lady and Mr. Jones to the rest area. William, lower the sails and take the helm. As for the remaining guests, I'll attend to them myself.
Aye, Captain. This way, my lovely guests. Amy just changed the mattresses. It should make for a good night's rest.
Kristoff, you really giving them a rest area? They're troublemaking stowaways. Can't you see how unwell she is? Or did you not understand what I just said? Aye, Captain.
What? I'm not even seasick! Why do I have to go? Ugh, I'll end up having to take care of her again.
As captain, I sincerely apologize for the discourtesy shown by William and the others.
We lost the invitation ourselves. Their suspicion is understandable.
As for that, I heard the quiz report. It seems someone mixed up the invitation I sent to Mr. Kane with his manifest. You must be the representatives I invited on his behalf.
They believed us that easily.
This manifest bears the seal of the Puppet Association. They're the only ones capable of selling wine to Mr. Kane at 500,000 solly. That alone tells me enough.
There's usually competition between merchant associations. You seem rather fond of this Puppet Association.
There are no eternal friends. Only eternal profits. Such is the way among merchants. In any case, both buyer and seller are old acquaintances of mine. To me, this manifest is as good as an invitation.
Oh, what's up,
Something's
Kyle?
been bothering me. How do you know Kane? And why invite him aboard?
He never mentioned me. Back when we were still a small association, he'd regularly purchase
What's up,
cosmetics and
Kyle?
special mirrors from me.
He's still conscious about that scar on his face after all.
Now that the stowaway matter is settled, I'll take my leave, Captain Goldland.
Aren't you going to arrest me? Carry out that trial you mentioned?
Earlier, you spoke of Sunset Isle with such gravity. It's likely your destination as well. Until then, you'll remain aboard this ship, Silverhaired. And I'll have plenty of time to watch your every move.
Aren't you worried these Bloodborne might
It
sprout
is good,
wings
and it's
fly
very
away?
underrated.
Just
and
like the legends
a lot of
say?
people are just saying,
If you truly
you know,
had wings strong enough to cross the sea, you wouldn't
anyway,
have risked boarding
I'm enjoying
a ship
it.
in the
I'm
first
enjoying the
place.
story
I'll
most.
go check on
most
Jones's
of all.
injuries. That Bathory lady is there too, isn't she? Between the two of you, she's the one who looks more like a Bloodborne to me.
One moment, Mr. Van Helsing. Speaking of Jones, it seems he's been repeatedly disrespectful regarding the guard arrangements. Given our long-standing dealings, allow me to offer my sincere apologies.
Captain Goldland, is there something you need? Would you like a meal prepared?
I need to entertain our guests. Who's on duty in the kitchen right now?
After the 2 recent stowaway disturbances, Amy, since she's not part of the combat detail, was sent to the kitchen.
Amy. She's the girl we met on deck. The one with the tear markings.
What? You sent Amy to the kitchen? We still have 3 days left at sea. At this rate, our supplies won't last through the night.
But Amy said she noticed you hadn't been resting, Captain. She wanted to help you stay up by preparing something special. She promised she wouldn't sneak any food.
I appreciate the gesture, but let the crew dine first. They've endured enough in this weather.
William has arranged for the crew to take their meals on deck in turns. We're just waiting on you, Captain.
Don't pin it all on me. You're always in motion. Surely you haven't eaten either.
Once again, you've seen through me, sir.
Then off with you. 4 glasses of red wine will suffice for now.
I thought as much. I've already brought some from the kitchen.
My apologies, everyone. For now, I can only offer you some wine. Though I'm afraid it won't compare to the fine vintages of the Corel estate.
If it's just ordinary wine, I'll pass.
I'll pass as well. I don't partake in anything that clouds the mind.
I'm sorry. I really can't drink alcohol.
Looks like I'll be drinking alone then. To a safe voyage.
What's happening? Has the storm come early?
This weather, these tremors, feels just like the day before the tsunami. Damn it.
Mr. Van Helsing, are you all right?
Don't worry. This doesn't feel like rough seas. It feels more like something's wrong with the ship itself.
Okay, we'll go with 6-5. Probably our last chapter before we call it a stream, and I'll see you guys tonight for some that are joining, but let's enjoy the last portion, 6-5. We'll continue this later.
The ship just lurched violently. Did something happen here?
Some rope appeared out of nowhere and tangled itself around the rudder post. Completely jammed the helm.
There's a knot at the end of the rope. Someone tied it deliberately.
Outrageous! Who would pull such a malicious prank?
Didn't you rush here with us the moment you heard the commotion? Why are you only arriving now?
As captain, the crew's safety is my top priority. I had to check the deck first. Make sure no one was injured. Have you found the problem, Bob? What exactly happened here?
Reporting in, Captain! I settled Mr. Jones. He's still unconscious in the last rest cabin. Then escorted the 2 seasick ladies to the second cabin. That's when the ship suddenly lurched. I rushed over to the crew's quarters to check. By the time I arrived, this is what I saw.
Untie that knot immediately. We need to resume sailing. We can't let the guests grow uneasy.
Strange. It's not even a sailor's knot. It's really hard to untie.
Or maybe your fingers are just too thick?
How dare you, Van Helsing! Making me sound like some giant brute?
Well, judging by the result, you certainly brute forced the knot open.
Careful, Bob. Try not to damage my ship.
What? I wasn't even using my full strength. What?
Did the ship just shake again?
It felt weaker this time. Even Van Helsing barely reacted.
What am I, your personal seismograph? Don't think I missed that little jab, silver-haired. But yes, the vibration was different. More like something heavy crashing to the floor. And it came from just behind that wall.
From the guest rooms?
Why is there a crowd here? And why did you take so long to get here? A proper helmsman should respond instantly to emergencies. You posted me at the upper wheelhouse. It takes time to get down here. The sailors who came with me can vouch for that.
That's right. William reported the helm was jammed. Right after that, the ship shook, and he rushed down here with us.
Don't be too hard on yourself, William. This wasn't your fault. Someone sabotaged the rudder with that rope.
What? Why would someone...
From what Bob's saying, William doesn't sound like much of a sailor.
Ha! William? He's never cared for the sea or being a sailor since he was a boy. Always preferred tinkering with strange contraptions. Good thing he's the captain's brother.
That's enough, Bob. Those aren't the kinds of things you should be bragging about.
That scream. It came from behind the wall.
Did something heavy fall on one of the guests?
No, that's little Amy's voice. Don't be scared, little Amy! Uncle Bob is coming!
Uncle Bob.
Bob. He's always reliable when the crew needs him. But when it comes to Amy, he gets far too anxious and impulsive.
They seem close.
The rest of you, with me. Something's happening aboard this ship. No one wanders off alone. Everyone stays where I can see them.
What's happening on this ship? What's going on here now? Bob, what happened to Amy?
Little Amy's fine. Just a bit startled.
Startled? What could possibly frighten someone like Amy?
That's...
It's Aaron!
He's dead.
Oh.
What? Aaron? Why would anyone... Who would kill him? Father times for storm to hit. William, take the helm. The wheel must not be left unattended. Aaron! Mr. Van Helsing is in charge of ship security for this voyage. The Silver Cross specializes in handling matters like this. Leave it to him. But, Chris! Aye, Captain. This useless fool!
It seems the captain isn't quite as polished and gentle as he looks.
His body's still warm. No sign of rigor mortis yet. He died only moments ago. A rope around the neck, blood under the fingernails, and scratch marks. All signs of a violent struggle before death.
Was he strangled here?
It's possible, but we need more clues and evidence. Miss Amy, you were the first to find him. Please tell us exactly what you saw.
Me? I was in the kitchen next door, preparing some food. Then, I heard something heavy crash to the ground over here, so I came to check.
Were you in the kitchen the entire time before that?
I went to the kitchen after greeting those two passengers on deck.
I remember. We met just before the last bell rang.
Indeed. And not long after that, we had that dispute over being accused as stowaways.
Now that you mention it, when I first arrived in the kitchen, I ran into second mate Aaron. He was there too.
He was in the kitchen. Did you notice anything unusual about him?
He had his back to me when I walked in. As soon as he noticed me, he left. I figured he was sneaking some food and bolted when he got caught.
Not everyone's like you, Amy. Always thinking about food.
Has anyone seen Aaron since then?
We thought it was strange too. Aaron was supposed to be patrolling the deck, but he never showed up.
Right. William did complain about it during our dispute.
But that was before the bell rang. If no one's seen him since...
Then he never returned to the deck. Captain Goldland, do you have a map of this area? Roughly 1 bell ago, Miss Amy entered the kitchen. She encountered Aaron, who should have returned to his post, but never did.
This portrait is surprisingly well done. You can tell who it is at a glance.
Impressive, isn't it? Little Amy drew that. Oh, she's so talented. Remarkable, right?
Oh, Bob.
Oh, did I embarrass you, little Amy?
Please, praise me some more.
Stop interrupting. Now, back to the deduction. After leaving the kitchen, Aaron should have gone back up to the deck to resume his duties, but no one saw him there.
Then What was it supposed to mean?
It means he neither returned to the deck nor stayed in the kitchen. He could only have gone down to the storage rooms, or straight into this cabin where the murder occurred.
I must admit, your deduction is sound. Captain Goldland, does this guest cabin connect to any other parts of the ship?
No, it doesn't. This cabin only has one door, facing the kitchen. The other 3 sides are solid walls, no windows at all.
What about that window? The one overhead?
That's just a ventilation panel. It connects to the deck, but it can't be opened. And it's way too high for anyone to reach anyway. By the way, just so you know, the crew quarters, where I just fixed the rudder entanglement, are right behind the furthest wall.
Right across from here? Then that heavy thud we heard must have been...
I know what you're thinking, Silver-Haired. But we need to rule out another possibility first. Could the storage room downstairs connect to anywhere else?
No, the storage room is mainly used for fresh supplies. It's built like a cold room, completely sealed except for the staircase leading to the kitchen.
More importantly, the door between the kitchen and storage room is normally locked. Only the captain and the assigned kitchen manager have the keys.
Who holds the keys right now?
Naturally, one is with me, part of my magnificent ring of keys.
The other one's with me. I always volunteer for kitchen duty, so Jack, the one in charge today, was nice enough to lend it to me.
Jack?
Who is Jack?
That dutiful sailor. The one who follows the rules to the letter.
One last question. Who was assigned to guard the deck near the bow at that time?
If I remember correctly, it was former Captain Jones. He left for the bathroom once, then stayed with us afterward.
So you're Jack, after all.
Captain? Even you forgot my name?
Of course not. I was only teasing. How could I ever forget the name of one of my dear family members?
I see. I understand now.
Mr. Van Helsing, after all these questions, do you know who did it?
Tell us who did it. I must avenge Aaron right away!
My deduction thus far is based on the premise that second mate Aaron was strangled to death in this guest room, and his killer was here as well.
What do you mean? Stop playing games, Van Helsing! Just tell us who it is!
The last time anyone saw second mate Aaron was in the kitchen, about 1 bell ago. From then until the discovery of his body, no one saw him return to the deck. This means that during the entire time, he could only have been in 2 places.
Either the guest room or the kitchen.
If he stayed in the guest room, then only Amy, who was already on this floor, and Jones, who was guarding the entrance, would have had the opportunity to reach him there. If he stayed in the kitchen.
Then Amy must be lying.
Exactly. When we eliminate all contradictory possibilities, the ones left standing, however improbable, are closest to the truth. And right now, the most suspicious connection is clear. The last person to see Aaron alive and the first person to discover his body, Miss Amy. Both times, it was you.
So it really was me?
So, you did it? Little Amy, Wait, what? You're saying Amy did it?
As I said, my deduction is based on the premise that Aaron was strangled here in this guest room. It's what brings us closest to the truth.
No. Little Van Helsing, you must be wrong somewhere. How could little Amy possibly be a murderer?
The motive is what we must investigate next.
But you also said former Captain Jones had the opportunity to enter the guest room. Why couldn't it have been him?
Exactly! Are you covering for one of your own?
Because of the time of death.
How ironic. The only one thinking along the right lines is you, my heretic enemy.
What do you mean? Why couldn't it have been Jones? Didn't he leave his post earlier?
According to Joe, Jones did briefly leave his post, but that was before the bell rang.
It's Jack. But you can just call me that dutiful sailor, if you like.
After that, Jones was never alone again. Not until that Bathory broad knocked him unconscious. He's still lying in the lounge at the other end of the ship.
Meanwhile, Aaron's time of death was just moments ago.
No! Oh, we must have missed something. There has to be another possibility. Like, what if the killer didn't come through the door at all?
But there aren't any windows here.
Then they must have walked through the walls!
Walk through walls? Can someone really do that?
You're being accused of murder and you're getting excited? Don't tell me you're thinking about learning that trick.
Then I could come and go from the kitchen whenever I wanted. I'd never have to borrow keys again.
I once heard a bard say that Bloodborne could pass through walls to enter human homes and drink their blood. That's it. It must have been Miss Bathory. She admitted she was a Bloodborne, didn't she? The rope on the rudder. She must have done that too. It was all to lure me away so she could kill Aaron. It has to be her.
Walking through walls is just an unproven legend. Can you truly do that?
I certainly can't.
Bah! And you call yourself a Silver Cross heretic hunter? You'd rather slander little Amy than go after the Bloodborne! I'm going to confront her myself!
Bob, calm down. Let's hear Mr. Van Helsing's deduction first. Hey, wait! Are you defying the captain's orders? This man...
Noah?
Aren't you going after them? I won't stop you this time.
I want to stay here. Look for any clues we may have overlooked. Just like you.
Just like me, huh? We do get along surprisingly well. But that's only because we're trapped together at sea. For now, we have no reason to draw our blades. But once we reach land, our weapons will remind us of our identities.
You are Van Helsing, a hunter of the Silver Cross, our enemy. But as for who I am, even when we reach land, I might not remember.
What's this? Another soul trapped in the same tale? The price of power is losing your memory and self.
A few days ago, I set out on a journey with no preparation to find out who I am. An answer I'm not even sure I want to know.
Sentimental fools always think they are unique. But who among us hasn't lost fragments of memory along the way? As for me, Van Helsing is my name.
But those are things others have defined for you. Haven't you ever wondered whether the you today is truly the same as the you from yesterday?
Don't lose yourself in the question, Silver-haired. Perhaps being every soul you meet, every story you live, is a...
I just met someone.
Perhaps this proves he is...
Then I must also seek out the answers I can find.
At times like these...
You noticed it too. The rope used to strangle second mate Aaron.
You must have also seen the biggest flaw with this murder weapon. There are rust stains at the end.
More importantly, it was cut deliberately. Which means...
the rope must have been much longer.
Then perhaps we need to overturn our assumption that the killer strangled Aaron inside this cabin.
Because theoretically, with a rope long enough, the killer...
And in this windowless cabin, this rope...
After all that complicated talk, though, honestly...
Why are you still here?
You two look like you were...
Sorry to disappoint you.
I see...
No, wait. Even though you're no longer our prime suspect, I still need you to stay here. There's something I need to confirm. And I hope...
She's... Settle down, Clive.
She hasn't slept at all since we left that place. I never realized... Is someone talking? It's coming from next door.
I knew this plan was too risky. Now he's already suspicious of you, and you're severely underestimating Van Helsing's intelligence. He's genuinely still be suspicious of me.
Who is he talking to? Should I transform it? Ah! You scared me!
Aha! Caught you red-handed! You were trying to phase through the wall!
What are you even talking about?
I challenge you!
I don't know what you're up to, you headscarf bear, but don't you dare disturb my friend's...
I got a bit carried away. Your friend must be sleeping.
She's just exhausted.
Let's go elsewhere to talk.
Thank goodness none of you are hurt. It seems the misunderstanding has been cleared.
First the headscarf bear badges in
because we all believe...
We've had so much happen today, we haven't even...
Just keep an eye on your
I was wrong to accuse you without cause. Under Captain Goldland's leadership, everyone on this
What are you talking about?
Now that you mention it, Lady Impuza...
Did you hear that? It sounded like something just hit the floor.
What's going on?
Why is Captain Peacock so agitated? Did he drop one of his treasure chests?
It's coming from the guest rooms again?
Again?
Could it be? No, someone...
Okay. Alright. That's it, guys. I'll see you guys tonight. And as always, take care. We'll have to end the stream right now. See you guys.